Hello, everybody. I have done almost no practice for this USA ranked rally tournament that is happening right now on the USA Geoguessr Discord that you see in front of you here. We got 101 people playing this thing. We're going to use three maps: a populated United States, intersection guesser, and a rural United States. I've done almost no practice, but I feel like I want to just get these out of the way in the first round. It's double elimination, so if I'm in the the lower part of this, I'll have another chance next week. I've done a few rounds in all of these. The rural United States is really difficult. Um, the others, populated U.S., is kind of hit or miss, and I'm pretty good with intersection guessers. So we're just going to go into these, and we're going to try the three rounds out, and we're going to see how we do. And I don't really have time to practice more and do them later this week, so we're just going to get them done now. So first up is a populated United States. Here we go. We've got 90 seconds per round. We're not moving. And what do we have here? All right, so it looks like a Midwestern street. Carolina and Mission, maybe? Do we have any license plates over here? Nothing we can particularly see. I would immediately think, like Oklahoma, Arkansas, somewhere in the Midwest. The fact that it said Carolina was interesting. Lot for sale. Do I know 832? That might be Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Carolina. And that looks like Mission. All right, so this is Texas. What part of Texas would this be? Feels like some scrub trees, kind of flat. I was already thinking Oklahoma, Arkansas, so maybe we're over in this area. Populated United States is supposed to just reflect population, so it's likely to be kind of in this area here. I don't know, Longview maybe? This might be a little bit too big of a town. It's not like we're going to just randomly stop on these street names that we see here, but we'll just pick one and hope we're in good shape. It was down in Houston and somebody figured it out? That's insane. I don't know. I mean, of course it's CG, Chicago Geographer. He's the best there is. Oh, it's Missouri and Carolina. I wonder if he knew that there were state names down here, but he didn't do that. He just must have just randomly picked Houston, which is just insane. I guess in a populated United States, you're probably more likely to be closer to the populated areas because it's trying to reflect population. But man, all right. So 3398. Lots of people got really close. I wonder what I missed. Maybe they knew where that area code was more specifically than I did. Is that just like a Houston area code that I was unaware of? That must be it. That's the only way so many people would have gotten so close, as far as I can tell. All right, so we'll go to the next round. South 61, Hannibal, and Keokuk. We're going to assume that's Hannibal, Missouri, which would be over here. There's 61. So we're getting on. No, this is where 61 stays south or goes north to Keokuk. There's Keokuk. So I'm assuming we're here. So we're looking south, and you can stay straight to stay on Hannibal or get off here. I don't see a rock shop. I mean, it looks like this is kind of where we are. Is there a road over there? Oh, that does say rock shop. And that says it off to the west. Huh. So if I'm looking north, yeah, I'm looking south to stay on 61 right there. I mean, it says rock shop. It's on the wrong side of the road, but why don't we just do it? All right. So yeah, we got that nailed. I'm sure a lot of people got it. No, nobody did. Wow. All right. I mean, they got close, obviously, but I'll take it. Highest possible score on this round. It'll help me a little bit based on the screw up I had before. I'll have to ask everybody where that came from. All right, here, Easton County, Mecklenburg County. Mecklenburg, I believe, is North Carolina. So we're leaving Mecklenburg. City limit of something Holly? I don't know exactly where Mecklenburg is. I thought Mecklenburg was in North Carolina. But maybe it's South Carolina? Oh, dang it. All right. I thought Mecklenburg was in North Carolina, so I'm going to put a marker down anyway. And I don't think it's that far west. I got to see if I can find it. Something Holly. What does this say? Champions. I'm running out of space. Dang it. All right, we'll see how badly I did here. Was it South Carolina? No, I was very close. Nice. All right, so Mount Holly's down there. Of course, somebody got it exact, but don't have to be the best. You can just be 14,828 is what people are at right now, and I'm definitely not that high up, but I'll take 49.16. That was a pretty good guess on my part, even though I couldn't find what I was looking for. Okay, so here, Irving and Court. Can't quite see what that says. Definitely south. I'm thinking North Carolina, but I'm not quite sure what those license plates are. I can't read that one. We got front plates, so that's not typically in the south. Is this Texas? I'm thrown off here. It just says City Park. Irving Court. That looks like a Dale Earnhardt sticker. Is that a Texas plate? That's kind of what it looks like to me. I can't see. It's a municipal building, but I don't know what town we're in. And I don't see a lot of sites, so I'm really worried that I'm going to end up in the wrong place, that this is more north and I'm going to go like in Texas and be really thrown off, but I feel like I have to do it though. I think that's where it is. And it was Wisconsin, and somebody got much closer than me, and that's really gonna hurt my score. Oh well. All right, final one. We've got some trash cans that I can't quite read. Got a license plate I can't quite read. We've got some southern trees though, and I would say, man, is that Louisiana? Wow, there's a train. Where would we be here? Well, the front plate, is that going to be Southern Texas? Like, is that going to be Houston again? I'm going to go Houston area again. All right, so it was. Okay, at least I was good enough to pick up on the front plate. And we'll go to the summary. 19,479. I'm sure that's going to be pretty good. It's not going to be high up, but I feel like, all right, so I'm currently 18th out of... Whoa, more than half the people have gone already. 18th out of 53. So there's only 48. Oh, this one doesn't count. So 52. So there's 49 people left to play. And so 49, that would be 59, 67. So almost all of them would have to be ahead of me in order to not go on. Of course, we have to add the score from 2 more rounds. So I need to go back to this page, start the second one up. So this is intersection guesser, 90 seconds again, no moving. We'll have to see where we go here. We have a very rural intersection, Johns and Luster. And the only clue we're going to get is this truck over here, which doesn't have a front plate. And that, what does that have, a greenish? I guess maybe Tennessee, I would guess from this. It looks like maybe a little farther north, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's a little green. Johns and Luster, which to me feels like I'm just going to kind of go in the middle of Tennessee and hope that I'm hedged close enough. All right, we're down in Alabama, but 3628 is not terrible. 4484 was the top, so I only missed about 800 points, which is fine. I'm happy with that. We'll go to the next round. What is that? I do not know. I mean, my first thought is New England, given what we have there. We don't have a street name. I don't have a front plate. I mean, it feels very New England-y to me. Maine, even? I don't know. I think they have front plates in Maine. So I'm not entirely sure what to do with this. Maybe I'm going to go Pennsylvania? There's quite a lot of mountains there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Pennsylvania. Just kind of put it in the center. See what happens. Oh, it's Tennessee again. I did not expect that, and now I'm much farther behind. Somebody's got 8862, and I'm going to have barely 5,000. All right, that's putting me at a disadvantage, and I thought this would have been my best map, so that's not great. We have 225th Ave and Highway, something that doesn't seem like it's going to clear up. Well, that stinks. I would have loved to see what that said. 225th Ave. My first thought would be that this would be Iowa, but it seems awfully rolly to be Iowa. And now I'm wondering if it's more like Wisconsin or highway. I can't tell. That looks like a letter, though. And that would maybe be Missouri, which would kind of fit with some rolling hills. Maybe up in this area. We got the letter highways that exist. 225th Ave. I don't feel like that's how the numbers go, but apparently there are. And so, not knowing exactly where to find it, I'm just going to go up here and put a marker down and hope that we're close. But it was Minnesota. And again, some other people got much, much closer than I did. Oh, it wasn't even a letter highway. It was 42. That's really difficult. And now I'm going to be, 6,000 points behind on here. This is not a great start for me. We're going to go on to the next round. We've got something called Elk Street, and across street I can't read. But I-35 up here. So given this Man, does it look like Missouri or Minnesota or Iowa? I feel like Missouri. That we'd be kind of in this area, but I don't know. That's where I guessed last time and I didn't get it, so looks pretty straight north-south, and so I'm just gonna go right here and hope that we've got something close. All right, so we were pretty close. I didn't get the right exit, but I got a close one. 4538 should definitely help me get up there. And now we've got Horror Hall, Allen and something Street. What do the license plates say? 570, which is Pennsylvania for sure. I need to start learning which parts of the state these are in, because I really don't know that. Although this definitely has some mountains, but I don't. Oh, there's Route 11 and 290 something. So do we have US 11 in Pennsylvania? There's US 11, which I don't know how far it goes. Looks like it's just up here. All right, so we'll put that marker down, and then we've got a 290 something. Do we have a 290 coming through here? We are kind of north-south on 211. It says Morris family. Looking for any other clue. Bloomsburg, Briar Creek, Berwick. Well, I guess we'll find out how close we are. It was a little farther south, but I did pretty well there. So we'll go to the summary. 17,522. I'm farther down. Well, I'm 18. That's exactly where I was in the other map. And have the same number of people played this one or not? No, only 47 have played this one. So I'm a little farther down. But I'm pretty confident that I'll have those together. We'll go to the third map now, rural United States, which is definitely my worst one. So we will have to see how this goes. I'm just not sure. And then we'll add them together. Oh man. Is this out west or east? My first thought is like Maine somewhere. This doesn't strike me as east. So I'm gonna go like Lake and Maine. Oh no! The Midway Atoll. Good gosh, did anybody get the Midway Atoll right on? No, nobody had Midway. Even the map maker didn't realize that they had a spot in Midway. So the closest would be the people who went to Guam, who only got 12 points. So it didn't really matter on that one. We're all screwed. Unless somebody happens to figure out that it could be Midway, which I don't know how anyone would ever guess that. If somebody does that, I would say that's a high sign of cheating at this point. We got 30 miles an hour on a dirt road. That looks like a New Hampshire plate, which would not be my first guess, but it looks pretty clearly like New Hampshire to me, so I'm definitely going to pick New Hampshire. I just got to try and figure out where. So we got mountains up here. There's some farm. I feel like it's more likely to be down this area. If it's a dirt road, it's going to be back kind of in here. So that's where we're going to go. It was Vermont. Or was it New York? No, Vermont. Okay. But, you know, not too far away. 4428. I thought that was a New Hampshire plate. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Either way, we're fine. Not too upset about that. we'll move on from here. This one's definitely out west. We got an old ghost towny kind of place. Would this be Arizona then? We got mesas, it's dry. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is kind of what I would think up in this area. So I'm gonna go up here and see where we are. It was New Mexico, near Como Pueblo. Again, people got a lot closer than I did, 92.46, but I'm not going to be that far off, so perfectly fine with that. This could be west, but I'm not. Is this Alaska? There's a lot of Alaska in the rural U.S., and I feel like I have to pick Alaska up here. There's the Denali Park town. Where are the roads that go off the side? They don't really exist, which is difficult. So I'm going to pick something like over here. And it was Alaska, but it was a lot farther to the west, which is fine. 3469 got me pretty darn close, so I'm still doing all right to move on to the next round. Happy with all of that, especially with no practice. This feels south. We got some hanging moss. We got some of these piney trees. We got some dirt road. I mean, I would say South Alabama. I think it's pretty south. I mean, it's sandy. Got all these meters. I am gonna just kind of hedge right down in the middle here and see where we end up. Oh, it's much farther over in Florida, which I'm not excited about, but it doesn't seem like anybody got too close. 14.526. So I'm an 8th on this one, so very happy about that. Only about 3,000 behind. The problem is this is one that not very many people are scoring points on. So we can do a little quick outline of the points here so we can add them up and see where we stand. 14.526. And then we switch over to this one. We're on 17.522. And then lastly, to 19.479. So 51,527, I think, if I've done my math correctly. Over 50,000. I've got 18 on 2 of those, and I'm up to 8th on here when almost half the people have gone. So I think I'm pretty good to go through this first round. You only got to be in the top 64, and even when everybody else plays, I think that'll be pretty good. These guys at the top did not get a whole lot closer than I did on any of these rounds, so I'm really happy with that. And yeah, come back again for continual rounds. Thanks.